Hello, my name is Payton Robinson.
Hi everyone, my name is Ysabelle.
Hi, my name is Grace Gibson.
Hi, I'm Kyra.
Hi, I'm Jenna Tso. I'm 18 years old and I have food allergies.
I have had several life-threatening allergic reactions in which my throat was closing along with other symptoms. Each reaction required a trip to the emergency room where I was given epinephrine, Benadryl, and oxygen until my symptoms went away.
Having an allergic reaction is an excruciating, scary, traumatic experience that I wouldn't wish on anyone.
Anyone who experiences a reaction is honestly in a life-threatening situation because in that moment it feels like you can possibly be taking your last breaths.
You really don't understand the severity of a food allergy until you watch firsthand what an allergen can do to someone's body. I was 6 years old when I watched my brother, who was 18 months old at the time, go into anaphylaxis from a corner of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I remember when they called a code blue on him because he started to suffocate. And that was absolutely terrifying. He was in very bad shape and I thought he died. He has been teased before about his allergy and it made him so upset because he knew that he wasn't like the rest of the kids.
I'm the mom of 2 children with food allergies. Both of my sons have pretty severe allergies. There has been some bullying in the school system with them. The schools have been very good about handling it, but it has happened with verbal bullying and even an incident of physical bullying when it came to a certain type of food that one of my children was allergic to.
When someone says, "Hey Ysabelle, try a Reese's Pieces Buttercup, and then I'll inject you with the EpiPen after," that is scary. And to think that something so innocent, such as a chocolate bar, can harm my life is more the reason why you shouldn't joke about it, because my life is at risk and it is not funny.
I remember in 2nd grade, I think, a kid in my class, he poured chocolate milk on my legs and I had to go to the office and, take Benadryl, get cleaned up.
A lot of very unfortunate circumstances have come about as a result of people not being educated and essentially, not taking food allergies seriously.
But maybe, if touching a nut kills you, you're supposed to die.
We raised our children from the time that they could talk, the time that they could walk, to know what their allergies are, know how to handle them. And it's something that we obviously take very seriously. So when we turn on a TV show or see a comedian that we like on TV and they're making jokes, making light of allergies, making kids feel bad about their allergies, it's not funny at all. It's not funny at all to a family like ours. It minimizes all of the hard work that we've done since our children were little. What's not okay is for people in the media to make light of this. Why are we spending all this time showing our kids what's important and teaching them how to speak up and teaching their friends how to look out for them if they're just going to turn on a TV show and see somebody making fun of it?
Whether this is in the news, in movies, or in television shows, there's not any accurate or proper representation of us. The media portrays the people with the allergies as the problem instead of labeling the allergies as the problem.
And the bullying, particularly in the Peter Rabbit film, really saddens me because my nephew's 8. He also has multiple food allergies, and I'd hate for him to have to cope with anything like that. Other kids and bullies have to get their ideas from somewhere, so why just literally give them that idea in the first place?
I've also noticed that several movies show an incorrect way to administer epinephrine. This is extremely misleading and dangerous. I think that if the media is going to portray food allergies, then it should also show the correct way to administer epinephrine. This could be the difference between life and death, and it could save someone's life if it's shown properly.
I think it's pretty much safe to say that if we see or hear about food allergies in film or in television or in a skit, it's going to be for the purpose of comedic relief. And I think people really do not recognize how damaging that can be, not only for the person who has food allergies, how that might affect them from hearing that type of language and hearing something that is so personal and immediate to them be joked about, but also how that has an effect on the general public. It just communicates the message that food allergies essentially are a joke.
There are people watching who think that it's funny, and one day they're gonna seriously injure someone with a food allergy.
On a masculine man mask, because covering the bottom half of your face doesn't have to make you look like a big sissy with a shellfish allergy.
And for people in the media to call people with food allergies like sissies and that kind of stuff, it's really disheartening because that's not how we are. We just have to be a little careful. We don't let our food allergies stop us, and we're not weaker because of them.
Excuse me, my friend is having an allergic reaction to peanuts.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Look, sir, we are very busy here, and I just holy crap!
Can't help it.
Of course, if the media and films are portraying someone getting stuck with an allergen and swelling up like a big ball and rolling around like it's funny, of course kids are going to want to chase around the one kid that has a peanut allergy and see what's going to happen to them, because it's known as something that's lighthearted and it's funny. But obviously, as someone who has food allergies, we know that it's not.
Whether this is in the news, in movies, or in television shows, there's not any accurate or proper representation of us.
Until you've had to take your child to the emergency room and pray that their reaction is going to stop in time. You don't know. You don't understand. Children can die from this. Families can be forever changed. And when we work so hard on our end to teach them and have so many good people in our corner, and then somebody that's in the public eye can minimize that so quickly, it's not right.
Food allergies should never be the subject of a punchline, but too many times they are. The way food allergies are portrayed in the media is so important because so many people see it, including young kids, and their idea of what it's like to have food allergies can be influenced incorrectly.
There's one thing for them to know, it's that food allergies are real and they're life-threatening, and they're not going away anytime soon, unfortunately. So when you make fun of it, you're really just neglecting the fact that they're there, and you're likely never have experienced it yourself, so you don't realize just the magnitude that an food allergy can weigh on someone.
Allergy unit, this is the clique that eats together at lunch because they're allergic to everything. Here it is in a sentence: never step to the allergy unit flashing a bag of peanuts because they're all strapping razor-sharp EpiPens and they're not afraid to use them.
Until the media teaches people to separate and isolate the allergy from the person and treat the allergy as the problem instead of the person, no one is going to treat us right, no one is going to try to understand, and no one is going to care until we have accurate and proper representation in television shows, in movies, and in the news.
For me, if I ingest one of those, my throat begins to close up and I physically cannot breathe. And that's why I need epinephrine. I have to take these precautions because if I don't, I have the risk of dying or being incapacitated for basically a really long time.
I don't like how the media portrays food allergies because, we all come from different walks of life, and we still can have lives.
And it shouldn't be treated like a joke, because there are people dying and there are people that are scarred from their experiences, and if we, and including myself, if I don't see that I'm being supported, how am I supposed to live my life?
It's really our job to get our voice out there and say, this is a real condition, but there are people behind the allergies, we have voices, we do so much more. Our food allergies do not have to hold us back.
Is that allergies are not a dislike of food. It's your body's abnormal reaction to certain proteins causing life-threatening anaphylaxis. If you don't know anything about it, then don't joke about it. And don't be lazy either. Do your research. And if you can't be kind, be quiet.
When people joke about it, it just completely undermines the severity of food allergies. So that's the message that I want to give to people just in the media, is that food allergies, we need to spread awareness about how severe they are and how to properly treat people. We don't need more jokes and misinformation spread.